ワンツー時の巻背中を見てはいけない蹴ってくるモームのノック顔を出していくコーナー心配そうに見つめています青森から今日も応援がという巻さあクビズもこの膝負けられないかノックアウト2度目のタイム
そんなにうまいので
前蹴り立ち技最強
入団にいました。
なるほどそのパンチどこでどのタイミングで捉えるかアナウンサーマセサイド
下がると思いますね。
下がってしまった余裕が伺えておりますローキックの左ボディアッパーフッサー前へ詰めてくる開した左フックこのブアカーオの膝あるいはミドルキックマサトもそれだけガードしてると言ってもだいぶ受けてますから
ガードの上からも効きますよ。
ポイントはもうすでにブアカーオ
Put simply, Lordzilla is a defensive genius. Known as the eel for how slippery he is during a match, Lordzilla has the uncanny ability to not only get out of bad situations, but turn them to his advantage. This flashy style of defensive countering has earned Lordzilla championships in several different weight classes, and at one point, he even held a 100-fight win streak. Lordzilla is constantly evolving, seeming to periodically get tired of some of his most impressive tricks, only to replace them with something even crazier. That means there's a lot of advanced moves to cover, so we'll be taking a quick look at the foundational elements of Lordzilla's style, and then explain how he takes that to the next level to execute his jaw-dropping techniques. Techniques that very few fighters on Earth can pull off. Lordzilla keeps his hands low, so his defense is built around a mix of head movement and a long, extended guard. Both of these defensive systems avoid directly absorbing any impact from an opponent's strike, and can work especially well together when combined with lateral footwork. For instance, here Lordzilla uses head movement and a V-step to escape the corner, and then pushes against his opponent to shorten his hook. By using extended guard tactics as he changes angles like this, Lordzilla completely disrupts an opponent's balance. He'll either secure a hold from a superior outside position, or push against his opponent from an angle that compromises his integrity. This makes follow-up attacks nearly impossible, forcing competitors to take the time to readjust, or try to throw a follow-up strike while entirely unstable. Basically, once Lordzilla makes contact, he's essentially gained control, and can then set up a multitude of attacks, from brutal knees from the clinch to sweeps. Every move has a counter, which is why, when an opponent tries this on him, Lordzilla uses his instability to throw him. By keeping his guard extended or low like this, he also eases his ability to parry or catch kicks. Lordzilla's reflexes are so incredible, he can even catch spin kicks. Once again, Lordzilla has a crazy tactic for when an opponent gets him in this same situation, hopping out of leg catches when his opponents try to sweep him. He'll also retract his kick and then turn it into another one to gain some distance. If an opponent tries to throw his kick to set up a punch, Lordzilla will simply drop down and use head movement to evade the attack. Speaking of head movement, Lordzilla also uses pulls, slips, and ducks to set up counters and close the distance. Combined with footwork, Lordzilla can turn bad situations with his back against the ropes into superior positions, bewildering his opponents. He can even evade obscure attacks, like axe kicks. Always unpredictable, Lordzilla will use head movement in conjunction with footwork to enter into a new angle, or sink low and bump his opponent to hold his ground. Lordzilla even incorporates head movement into his kicking game. Notice how he ducks offline to stay safe as he intercepts with his own kick. Head movement also helps Lordzilla to counter competitors' punches with kicks. For those playing at home, kicks hit harder than punches. Here, Lordzilla steps in deep with a jab. Leading far forward not only encourages his opponent to attack his head, but also gives him plenty of room to pull back. Lordzilla does just that, blending his pull with an intercepting lead leg roundhouse. But Lordzilla's most insane technique when it comes to head movement is the way he pulls against kicks, leaning so far back he's at times parallel with the ground. There are only a few next level fighters who can pull off this risky maneuver.
Wouldn't happen at this timing. I mean, that's just world class. Oh, he caught him! He caught him! It's over! That was a walk away KO with that.
This again. Clean knockout. Smoking Joe dropping his left arm.
ขึ้นชั้นกับทางด้านของเสาโทครับแต่ว่าไม่สำเร็จโอ้ยทั้งแข้งทั้งหมัดทั้งโอ้ยรางวัลพิเศษแน่ครับจากเวทีราชดำเนินครับอย่างนี้ทีมน็อกเลยนะครับทีมเข้ากระโดงทางน็อกยก4ครับโอ้โหได้รางวัลศิลปะแน่นอนครับหลับไปเลยครับทางด้านของแลมบองโอ้นะครับช็อตเด็ดๆครับดูกันอีกครั้งครับเนี่ยครับศอกขวาก่อนนะครับแล้วก็แข้งขวาลำตัวครับดีดเลยครับแล้วก็ถอยมานิดนึงถีบตั้งเข้าไปครับครึ่งปากครึ่งจมูกครับโอ้โหเด็ดขาดมากครับนี่ครับโดนศอกนั้นเมาอยู่แล้วครับจังหวะหลังทิ้งเชือกพอดีครับศอกเด้งครับโอ้โหถูกเหมือนกันครับถูกแจ็คพอตครับและมองศอกนี่ซึมไปแล้วครับแข้งแล้วดักทิ้งเชือกครับปังก็พอดีครับเต้นกระโดงคางครับหลับกลางอากาศ
his agility and speed in terms of feet.
There it is. There it is. That might be it.
Good high kick.
Down goes wrist.
รอดไม่รอดครับขวาต่อยขวาลำตัวต่อยขวาซ้ายต่อยขวาจ้องแล้วครับนับก่อนถล่มเข้าไปครับหัวขาวโอ้โหพันก่อนโดนศอกครับลงอีกทีครับ
อะไรนี่คือสำหรับบักกูบอกบุคาโอ้อันนี้คือสำหรับบักกูบอกบุคาโอ้Grace เงมเบปากคมหน้าได้ปันตายคมมันชเนียโอ้โหมาสมเล่สมาคมเจ้า
TKO boycott
もものあたりへのローからハイキック、これはブロックして石井が前に出てくる。この日のための石井の戦い、切り崩された。左肺で終わった時です。ゲオフェアテックスです。改めてご覧いただきましょう。
はい、この左打ったそうですね、右手上がってはいたんですけど、その後後頭部ですね、リングに打ちつけてますから、これが一番危ないですね。
そうですね、
はい